We can handle all online courses, business and management, business and finance, business and accounting, human resource management.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, My IT Lab Guides. In today's session, we are tackling Chapter 2 of recently launched Excel 2022 course, focusing on Katherine's Coffee Shop Weekly Payroll. I will guide you through this assignment step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exams, or complete course. Don't hesitate to connect for support in various courses. Let's start this assignment and solve step by step. Title of assignment is XP22 Excel Chapter 2 ML1 Katherine's Coffee Shop Weekly Payroll. You can see project description here, and you can get idea about your assignment from project descriptions. First step of the assignment is about start Excel. Download and open the file name XP22 Excel Chapter 2 ML1 Payroll. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. In this step you have just download and open the file. You can download this file from your IT Lab dashboard. I have already downloaded and opened this file. So move to the next step, that is step number 2. Step number 2 is about use if function to calculate the regular pay and overtime pay in column E and F. Based on the regular 40-hour work week, be sure to use the appropriate absolute or mixed cell reference. Pay overtime only for overtime hours. Note: employee receives 1.5 their hourly wage for overtime hours work. Calculate the gross pay in cell G5 based on the regular and overtime pay. Spencer's regular pay is $4.40 with 5 overtime hours. Spencer overtime pay is $82.50. In this step, basically we have to add a if function to calculate our regular pay and overtime pay in column E and F. That is based on regular 40-hour work week. Be sure to use appropriate absolute or mixed cell reference. Or pay overtime only for overtime hours. Note: employee receive 1.5 their hourly wage for overtime hours work. Go to the Excel worksheet. In column E, we will calculate our regular pay, and in column F, we will calculate our overtime pay. Firstly, we calculate our regular pay. For calculating our regular pay, we will insert a function using if. We will select our hours work less than is equal to our base work hour, that is stored in B24. That is stored in B24. B24. Then again select our hours work and our base work hours, that is stored in our B24. B24. Multiply it with C5 with our hourly wages. Hourly wages C5. Press enter. It calculate our regular pay. In question, we have to ensure that Spencer's regular pay is $4.40. Now we calculate our regular pay, that is $4.40. Now second, we have calculate our overtime pay in column E. In column F. In column F, we have to calculate our overtime pay. Column F, we will write a formula by using if function. If function, we will firstly select our hours work, that is stored in D5, greater than our base work hours, that is stored in B24, stored in our B24, subtract our hours work and our base work hours. Multiply it with hourly wages and multiply it with our FICA, multiply it with our overtime rate. Overtime rate is stored in B25. B25. And then we will write 0. Press enter. It calculates our overtime pay, that is 82.5. Here in questions we have to given that Spencer's overtime pay is 82.5. Now it's our overtime pay is 82.5. Move to the next step, that is step number 3. Step number 3 is about create a formula in cell H5 to calculate the taxable pay. Multiply the number of dependents by the deduction per dependent and subtract it from the gross pay. With 2 dependents, Spencer taxable pay is $422.50. In this step, we have to create a formula in cell H5 that will calculate the taxable pay. We can calculate it by multiply the number of dependents by deduction per dependent and subtract it from gross pay. Our Spencer taxable pay should be $422.50. Go to the Excel worksheet. In cell H5, we have to calculate taxable pay. For calculating taxable pay, we will write a formula in which we will multiply number of dependents multiply with deduction per dependent, that is stored in B27. B27. Then we have to subtract it from gross pay, that is stored in G5. Subtract it from G5. Press enter. Now it's calculate our taxable pay. In question, it's given that Spencer taxable pay is $422.50. Here we have to calculate our taxable pay, that is $422.50. So move to the next step, that is step number 4. Step number 4 is insert a VLOOKUP function in cell I5 to identify and calculate the federal withholding tax. With a taxable pay of $422.50, Spencer tax rate is 25% and the withholding tax is $105.63. The VLOOKUP function returns the applicable tax rate, which you must then multiply by the taxable pay. In I5 cell, we have to insert a function that calculates our federal withholding tax. With the taxable pay is $422.50, our Spencer's tax rate is 25% and withholding tax is $105.63. Move to the Excel worksheet. In cell I5, we will calculate our federal tax. Write a VLOOKUP function. And select our taxable pay, that is $422.50. We'll select our taxable pay, that is stored in D27. To E28. We'll write here 2 and multiply it with our taxable pay. Press enter. We will calculate our federal tax by using this VLOOKUP function. Move to the next step, that is step number 5. Step number 5 is about calculate FICA in cell J5 based on gross pay and the FICA rate and calculate the net pay in cell K5. In this step we have to calculate 2 things. First one is in J5 and figure it and calculate the net pay in cell K5. Copy the formula down their respective columns. Be sure to preserve the existing formatting in the document. Based on the Orr Spencer work, he paid $39.97 to the FICA and had a weekly net pay of $376.90. Go to the Excel worksheet. In cell J5, we will calculate our figure rate. Here we will multiply our gross pay with FICA rate, that is stored in B26. That is stored in B26. Press enter. It's calculate our FICA rate, that is 39.97. Here mentioned that our FICA rate is 39.97. In K, we will calculate our net pay. For calculating our net pay, we will select our gross pay, subtract it from federal tax I5 and minus FICA rate J5. Press enter. It will calculate our net pay using this formula. Step number 5 is complete now. Total step in this assignment is 10. I have completed 5 steps by completing each and every detail given in the instruction of these steps. For remaining steps of this assignment are help in another assignments, exams, quizzes, our entire course covering Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Assess, Finance Management, Information Technology, and more. Feel free to get in touch. Contact me through provided email or WhatsApp given in description or show on the screen and make deal with me. I assure you for achieving A grade in all your courses. Thanks for watching my videos. Please consider subscribing to my channel and liking videos. Thank you.